Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2, the exploration age of our Shoko World Renouncer playthrough. Honestly, last episode we started in a weird spot and we only unlocked 4 cultures. One we got just from being Ashoka, and the rest, this was just random because we got something on a mountain. I forgot how we get this. Moria, we just had it for being Moria, so that came to us for free, and we got this for having walls. Honestly, I realize I probably should be focusing these a little more heavily, trying to unlock them, especially since we can't choose the ones that we want to have. But you know, it is what it is. We are going to roll. Who do we end up with? Please give me the Normans. 3. Majapahit. I really didn't want Majapahit again, honestly, but that's who we'll go with. And mementos. We ended up with more mementos, so 7, 14, 21. Didn't I end up with more mementos? I guess I didn't. 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I gained 1. What did I gain? I don't know. Maybe I just counted. Maybe I don't remember what I counted last time. That is entirely a possibility. Well, let's randomize this out of 26. And 1 and 12. 1 and 12. What do we have? 1 gives us sling bullet. Yep, military attribute point. Cool. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The shisha necklace. This blows. We're never going to get any use out of that. That's going to be the same as the Topuyari that we had last time. We didn't get any use out of Topuyari. Did we get use out of it? I think we got some use out of this, but it's hard to know if we did or not. Let's load these bad boys up. Pop into the Age of Exploration and see what legacies we're going to use. Welcome to the Age of Exploration. What new resources did we grab? There's lots of whales. More whales. More whales. Can't reach that though. That's fine. Niter. More niter. Niter. Oh, so we have quite a bit of siege and navy strength. I really should have went for the Mongols as hard as I could have. It's not good that we didn't. Let's get those legacies in though. Figure out what we're gonna do with ourselves moving into this era. So we have 3 militaristic points. I think we're gonna go for, well, I could get this and have the world's biggest army. Use that army to cause some mayhem on the home island, and then mayhem in the distant lands. What I wanted was this, but we're gonna go for +1 science for every codex. We'll get that economic attribute point. I think we're gonna go for a diplomatic attribute point. And we could get +2 settlement limit or a militaristic attribute point. Let's go for that +2 settlement limit. So we're gonna go like real hard in the beating people up sort of game. We're gonna need it because I think what I would like to do is take Batavium and these 2 cities to keep my empire together, and then hopefully using diplomacy make Charlie and Xerxes my buddies, and then disappear over to the distant lands and take as much of them as I can too, and try to get another military non-sufficient orbis, and maybe even 1 or 2 in the science, and 1 or 2 in the culture tree. We'll see what we have though. We'll see what we have to get. It's been a couple of days since I recorded that last settlement. Let's see where we were. I didn't spend my attribute points, so let's get our economic. That's gold. Militaristic. This one's a little more. I think we have settlement or we have production towards military units. I think settlement's good, but honestly, this production towards military units is also really good. We have like a pretty strong happiness game from our previous era, so we could probably run with that. We're also getting happiness here, right? So happiness and settlements for each resource assigned to them. That's pretty cool. We could get that going. We want to make sure that we are using our influence points to get the best possible situation for our next war, which is most likely going to come from getting Charlemagne and eventually Xerxes over on our side. Charlemagne is probably the bigger threat right now, and as far as our capital goes, yes, production is going to be really key. Like a stonecutter +7 production here is really good, and we'll put it right down over top of this barracks. Visual bug. I need to update my graphics drivers. But yeah, 6 turns on that. But I think after we get production up, we really want to be focusing on units, because my goal this era is Chandranagarhi and Yashodrapura, taking those, and probably Patavium. That's a lot of niter. Patavium would be really good to take. Technology, we have some options. Since we're going to be going aggressive, getting this catapult early is going to be important, and probably moving into castles and heraldry. Not really caring about astronomy and cartography until we deal with our home continent. That feels like a good choice. And as far as civics go, piety or do we forego the early temple to go for economics? I think economics to make our boys like us more. Science surplus on happiness in cities. And let's go with a gold surplus on happiness in cities, because I'm going to be building over the military and science buildings. So getting that surplus is just a little bit better. That gives us a ton of gold. And thinking of our cities, we have 9 settlements. We can support 4 cities if we do a 1-to-1 ratio. So I want this to be a city, because previously it was a city. We got a +8 stonecutter. This is an ageless building, so I kind of want to put it somewhere with another ageless building. So yeah, this is a brickyard. Let's pop it on you, so I could just keep my ageless buildings together. Can I put you somewhere? No, you're not connected to my trade network. Why is Keosambi not connected to my trade network? It's within 10 tile. I still don't understand how roads work. It's so frustratingly obtuse. Okay, so you're a city. Tosali is also going to be a city because it previously was a city. That's dropping our gold per turn significantly. What do we have? Production or gold? A stonecutter +4 is not that great. A +6 bazaar is pretty good. It's right here on this river tile. So we'll place it down with our city hall. +6 is nice. We like that. Still nothing I can convert, and we're gonna have to wait a few turns until we get enough gold to convert 2 more cities. I think If I had to choose two more cities that I would convert, Susa might be one of them. It's in a pretty decent location. It looks like it has a decent amount of production over here. Oh no, I was wrong. It's a lot of food. This is probably better off being a farming town. If we can, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3. This is probably better off being a farming town right now. To send all that food back to our capital, back to our other cities. Ujjaini could be a decent city. I have like a good 1, 2, 3. I think this belongs to the other city though. Like you could get a really good happiness building right here. But I kind of want to put our special thing right there. We have to see which one, who owns this tile. I wish I could see which city owned this tile. So it looks like this city owns all these, or this settlement. Had to go all the way out, that's so stupid. And this settlement owns this, but does it own this? I had to see when it grows. That's so frustrating. You've got a lot of production. This is probably the next city location. It's got a ton of production. What's the population here? 8. What am I working here? Production, 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 production. So this is giving me a ton of gold. So let's go ahead and just make this a mining town to give us even more gold. Yeah, we got 10 per turn off of that. And I think that's all except for you and yeah, all except for Ujjaini. Because I need Ujjaini to grow to see if it owns this tile or not. Just quality of life thing they need to put in the game. How do I know which of my two cities owns this tile right here? You can't tell by hovering over it. I can't tell by being inside the city. Or this. It's probably this city because this tile is, but I'm also working this tile, so I don't know. I can't tell. I can't tell who would have it. And that is just, honestly, I love Civ, but that's just piss poor game design right there. If you can't tell which one of your settlements owns a particular tile, it's dumb. 4 hour government. I think we're gonna go from feudal monarchy because of that 20% food. Overbuilding is also pretty good this age. I'm not super hard into culture. We're gonna go food. Keep ourselves flexible. I know the Mudjapite is a very culture heavy civ. However, last era, the game forced us into a certain playstyle. We kind of have to go, it's the nature of the challenge that we're doing here. We kind of have to go with whatever playstyle the game's forcing us over into. Oh, Charlie will give me a research project. I'll definitely take that. And both Charlie and Xerxes are willing to be my ally. Xerxes will give me markets. I can't boost it because I took the science, so I'll take the regular. And let's go ahead and ally with you. That's fantastic. We're celebrating now, so we're gonna go food for 10 turns. And let's put happy on science buildings. Doesn't do anything for us yet, but we'll get there eventually. Well, now that we have that alliance, honestly, I don't see that there's very much that she's going to be able to do from stopping me from going here. Yeah, let's declare this formal war. Next turn we should see the 2 AI pop in there as well. Let's deploy you and just get moved up here so that we can take advantage of our deployments better. Deploy, and then let's deploy the archer here and move it back, and courser here. Do you have anything? Just coursers. And we kind of just want to keep moving units up and around. I want to be smacking her, I should say, army commander, to see what I can kill. And it's just smack cities time. So Charlemagne has declared war, but I didn't see Xerxes declare war. Oh, yeah, he did. Okay. So all of us, we're at war now. The Bud Squad here, the super group, we're just picking on those weaker than us. Almost killed the army commander there. Oh my god, you're the Mongols. And you're the Normans. Oh, I'm glad they're on my side of things. They are the worst civs to go up against. Can I pillage something here? Yes. I would really love to take this turn. I don't think I'll be able to with the units that I have available. But by God, I'm gonna try. Oh, we did take it. Look at that. Jayendra Nagari is now mine. I need to move my army commanders up to get better spread on my units. Yeah, I think that covers everybody there. The hard part now is going to just be clearing out some units here without losing too many of my own units in the process. It's a lot of coursers and stuff right here that's gonna gum me up for a little while. And I'm not producing any units back in my own cities, so yeah, no, it's gonna be a bit slow. Well, we have unlocked catapults. I hope my boat can make it one more turn of rough seas damage. That would be, it'd be really important for me to be able to do that game. I'm really hoping that neither Charlie or Xerxes here can take out Yashodharapura. I kind of want that to belong to me. It would just be nice to be able to connect my empire all the way up instead of just a little bit up. Machinery is done now, so let's go ahead and work on castles to get that extra production and hopefully end up with the crossbow. That would be really good. Food over here is also going to be great, but catapults I think are going to be a little more important than food. Let's go ahead and purchase ourselves a catapult here. That way we have siege units working their way up to that front line where we need to be in order to win this war. I can cross onto this river and smack that tile and slowly start working my way forward here. I also kind of want to be spending some of my Diplo favor here to get those combat bonuses. Or at least make her spend her Diplo favor, removing those combat bonuses. There goes an army commander. That's a pretty big hit to her. Am My swordsman got attacked, but it survived. You survived just by the skin of your teeth to find a 2-tile island. But hey, you survived. That's all that matters, bud. You made it. Let's send you forward. How long is that going to take? 3 turns is fine. It would have taken it longer to walk up there anyway. Oh, a city grows. Elephants give me happy and production. You give me culture. Production overall is going to be just really good for this city. But I think we'll pick up the elephants. And we can assign you... Drosali's fine. Just keep pumping Pataliputra up a little bit. As far as we can. Make it a good city. I could kill you, but it would kill me, so no. I really need to get over into this city before he does, because Charlemagne's coming. He's trying to take it, and I don't want him to just be able to. So we need to make sure that we are doing the damage that we can do. I thought I could pillage this, but I can't. So we'll just move up. You can die. Easy. Somebody leveled up. Who leveled up? Which commander? Which guy? You did. Oh, that's great, because that's going to allow us to get order, +5 combat strength. We love to see that. That's great. Did you level up? Did we miss a level on you somewhere? No. You're still just okay. But hey, +5 combat strength on the other guy. Fantastic stuff. And just keep that army shuffling forward. I will be able to pop some troops out next turn. If I need to. That'd be great. And a catapult here to send over to the front lines is going to be pretty necessary, I think. I often, during these sort of exploration age, I guess I should say, exploration age wars, I often don't build nearly as many troops as I need to. I sort of build like a first wave of troops, and then I'm just like, oh, that's enough. And I end up on the back foot with not enough power. That's the first district taken. I don't know if we'll be able to hold this with this courser. I think this courser might be able to kill it, but we'll have a swordsman able to pop in there pretty soon. I'm pretty certain the swordsman will be able to hold. We've also got a swordsman here we can pop up. You know, if it wasn't for my ally here, he had a lot of troops sitting right over here. Like this. If he wasn't my ally, I'd be worried about things like this. But whatever. We... one district down into Yasod Harapura. Once I take this district and this district, we'll have the city. And I think that'll be just about it for war goals for me. I would like to take Batavium after that. We're still waiting for this to heal up, but it's plenty healed now. I'd be okay with it moving around a little bit. We've discovered Azania, the next continent. Is that going to count as distant lands? Yes, it does. I could pop a settler down here. Or I could save up 340 and grab that. I don't think that that's too unrealistic. Aha! Okay, this city can own this tile, and that's exactly what I want. So Ujjayini is going to become a city. Certainly will. Well, I could get a settler. I could get a bazaar, though. A +9 bazaar. Where do I see that? Right over top of this. +9 bazaar. Ujjayini, you're just going to become a fishing town for right now. And we'll switch you over to a city once I have enough gold to do so. That'll be my priority over Keusambi. Oh my god, the flood. Wiping out his units and my units here. I'm just going to pop you there to take that district. Oh, this is actually really bad. This flood, like, kind of legitimately destroyed us here. I guess that's the risk I'm taking sitting on floodplains, but my god. Well, luckily, our catapult can come to bear. I guess luckily. Do I have any other, like, fresh sort of units here that I can deploy? What I would like to do is hit this. And really, honestly, I want to switch you two, but I can't. Let's cancel what you're doing. No, you can't do that either, huh? Ouch! Major damage, major losses here. That was the majority of my force. Well, I really don't want anybody being able to come and hit this. That could end the war in somebody else's favor almost immediately. Improve relationship with Fashoda, take 50 damage. I can't take 50 damage, so I had to take the food, but I would have loved to have done that. So it looks like he's taken one district. And I want to take a district, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do it this turn, so I have to be very careful not to give up too much to Charlemagne here. I kind of want to just let Charlemagne hit it himself and see if I can't swoop in behind him and take it after that. Happiness on military buildings, just because we haven't unlocked any other policies. What do we have sitting right here? It's a courser and a settler. I'm pretty sure the settler counts as well, now that they have combat strength. Yeah, if you're just gonna run away, I will be happy to pop up here and take these districts. Are you just gonna offer me a flat piece? She will give me Yasod Harapura. She'll just give it to me. So, yes. I will take that. Alright, thank you. I'll take it. So that gives me this city, and her core cities belong to me. She's got 2 other cities in the area. I need to keep an eye on our relationship here. We have borders touching, which is a problem, but I think we're mostly okay with Charlie. We're pretty good here. I need to pump some trade routes into them to make sure that they stay happy with me. You can grow this way. 50 influence, 125. Let's go with the 50 influence. Get us closer to being able to hit Fashoda here. Well, we've gotten pretty large, right? We're pretty big. It looks like Charlemagne is kind of equally as big. That's a little scary. We have to keep him on our side. We have to make sure that he likes us for the majority of the game. I would love to come take Batavium now and use the AI to help me do such a thing. All of my army commanders are full of units, so not going to be able to do much there. I am building more army commanders. I am building one more in Tosali, and probably I'll be getting one more in 2 turns here in Pataliputra. How many quarters do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 quarters, so we might as well pop you as an urban center. We'll spend a little bit of gold to fix this city up. Saw pit, repair the villa, repair the saw pit, academy, and blacksmith is already done. Oh, Kilimanjaro explodes. The same term that we got castles. That's just a farm. I'm not super duper concerned there. Castles 2 gives me production on quarries, which is really good. And then this open the gates sort of espionage, that's pretty good. Honestly though, I think it's time for us to go into cartography and astronomy. We're gonna need to get those earlier rather than later. Instead of cartography, let's go with astronomy first. We're still working on getting that merchant. That's taken forever. I can't do any Diplo things with these guys just yet because I want to save it for Fashoda. Who did we discover? Amina. She's kicking our butt on all the yields. That's a little scary. But what do we expect? We had such a rough era last era, so if they start kicking my butt on those yields, I'm not going to be very surprised by it. We're expecting to struggle a little bit moving into this one. I can't give her that military aid. I'm saving it. It would be nice just to have the combat strength because I'm planning on declaring a war here soon. But I can't. We're just going to spin that here. Get Fashoda moving in the direction that I want it to move. And get some scouting done on those little in-between islands. We might want to set up a city over there. We don't know. A +6 dungeon somewhere. +6 over here is pretty solid. 622 is just a better overall tile yield, but I kind of want my science buildings to go there. Let's just grab it here. I'll sacrifice the one happy for it. We are set up with all of our resources as of right now. Let's repair your farm. And you're the city that I wanted to make a city. But for right now, we're going to put you just on Mining Town. That's what you were on previously, so that should up our gold. This has got to become a city first, I think. Ujjaini.
Wealth circulates like blood.
Finally, mercantilism is done. We can, or not mercantilism, economics is done. We can start working on piety, or we can start working on the Majapahit civics. This would give us happiness. This would give us culture. This gives us extra happiness on our missionaries. This gives us overbuilding. Subak, 1 culture, 1 production on marine terrain is really good. 5 combat strength to naval units. Kimelon, 4 culture on quarters is sick. I think we're going to start with piety, and then we're going to go into Wayang, and into its mastery, and then we're going to move this way. I never get too far into the civics tree because I'm always, I think, honestly, that the extra stuff that you get from your own civic tree matters way more than everything else. I wish, but I can't. I just can't. Put you back onto urban center, please. That pops us up a little bit more. Oh yeah, Charlemagne, keep sending me this +12 science. I will try to take it every single time that I can. It is something I really enjoy. I, as you could probably tell, am considering going for Patavium. I'm trying to figure out and remember where our settlement limit is on the tree. I think it might just be civic tree that gives us all of our settlement limit here. Oh, feudalism has one. Oh, 3 combat strength on infantry. Oh, I need science. I just don't have the science. Shipbuilding doesn't give us 1. Metallurgy doesn't give us 1. Relic, science on science, university. There's specialist limit. Feudalism, we're gonna have to pick up pretty soon. So we're gonna have to go astronomy, cartography, into feudalism to get that settlement limit to allow us to take these other cities. We're still like mega happy on our happiness, but that will drop if we keep conquering cities.
There exists beyond the world.
Finally, there is our observatory. And also, we can convert you to a city. So we're going to do that. That's going to drop our gold. But it does allow us to start building things. The ageless buildings aren't doing much for us here. This observatory is, though. It's 12 turns, however. What if we just build a dungeon? We can get a dungeon back here, would be fine. This is an altar. We're going to throw a temple down there. And we're just going to purchase our other things that we need. Let's go into cartography next to work our way into feudalism. You come down this way. Oh, I want to build the observatory in my capital, but as soon as I do this, I'm going to need to get a merchant. Because we need more gold. I find myself needing things way more here. Still at war. Yeah, you're still at war with those two. I think they're gonna just wipe her out. Honestly, I don't think they're playing around. I think they're aiming for her destruction. Let's move some of these units up. That way I have some protection up here in Stungtring so that she can't just come wipe me out once I take Batavium. Whoa, where did sir... What? You can't just be here, sir. That's not cool. Xerxes will give me 12 gold per turn for that, though. So, yeah, maybe he can be there. Maybe we don't mind so much. I think I'm going to just rip this band-aid off now and declare this formal war for Batavium. Not particularly because I need Batavium, but mostly just because I want Batavium to fix my border gore. Border gore is a thing that we care about. I don't want to look like a bum the whole game, so we shoot for this city. Let's go ahead and deploy you forward here, and we can deploy our catapult here, and we can deploy an archer back here. And as long as we keep our deployments making sense, there's not much Isabella's gonna be able to do to stop me from taking the city here. Oh, big gross flood down to the south. We didn't like that. Another celebration. We are kind of just outpacing our ability to put down. Oh, that's a +8. Why are you a +8? I will I'll trade that for this. The extra happiness. 1 science for the happiness. Can I get a good one here? +6 is nice. We'll take a +6. And downfalls Batavium this turn. It's ours. Let's just keep that settlement. We can throw our resources into the capital. Just keep the capital pumping. And honestly, I don't see too much preventing us from making a concentrated push to the north, honestly. If I could get my army commanders up there, whatever city's here, Well, there's definitely a city here. Look at all the urban tiles. So whatever city that is, I don't see much stopping me from getting there. And our little, like, warmonger buddy block here is just wiping the world away. It's really causing me to ask, like, do I really care all that much about the unexplored, the distant lands? I don't think I do. I can get 6212 would become 7.524 1.52. That adds decent yields to that tile, but I could get better, I think, somewhere else. Maybe the growth is worth it. No, I think this specialist tile is good enough. This is a, what is it? 16 yield tile. We're not to the point of insanity yet with the specialist, but 16 yields is 16 yields. We can't scoff at 16 yields.
The map was a Model 4 rather than a Model.
Finally, cartography is finished, and we can move into feudalism to deal with our settlement limit issues. After feudalism, I don't know where we're gonna go. We might go for one of these masteries down here. Food on food buildings is pretty solid. Food on farms, pastures, and plantations is pretty solid. Like, guilds into mastery of guilds is really good. Armor is really good. Like, pretty much everything in the tech tree feels like necessary at this point. So they've done a good job there. Let us pop this forward. Let us pop you forward. Move you up. Move you out here. We're gonna just like shoot this Tercio in the water. We'll capture that district. I'm going to move you there and you forward. And shoot the Tercio in the water again. Yeah, now he's a lot less able to do any damage to me. Or she, I guess. It's she. And we'll come up this way. Madrid probably won't last too much longer, honestly. Depending on what units I can get a raid out against it. Chayendra Nagara, please become like a hub town for me. Because I've got a lot of cities connected into this. Or at least I thought I did. I have no idea how much that's giving me. Slowly just plinking away here at Madrid. I can't get a good, like, catapult location off anywhere, so it's gonna be an issue. Science, I think we're gonna push for the culture. Try to get those temples out as fast as we can. We are struggling on those bad boys. More merchants. I'm gonna go big heavy into merchants here. Purchase ourselves the observatory. Plus 10 observatory right here. That's gonna really help us speed through a lot of this tech tree. Bazaar. I can get a plus 5 down here. 5-2, yep, that's the best one. We'll just take that. And as far as production goes, it's dungeon time. Where's my plus 9 dungeon? Right here with this. That's plus 9. I have to take a plus 9. Normally I want to put all my science buildings together. Maybe that's a dumb play. Maybe we just take a plus 9 production building and call it a day with that. 80 science.
I take refuge.
Ooh, there's temples. Finally, that's big. We should come in here and purchase our temple in the capital. Where's our altar? Right there. Oh, that's... this is fine. This is fine. And now that we have that, we can grow our city over here. That's the city hall. This would... You know what? No, you're a city now. You need your production, Ujjaini. You need that production. And we want to go for the candy. So 16 turns is a long time, but we actually have to get that. We can't ignore that. Where's my +5 dungeon? Up here on top of my observatory. Am I willing to take a lesser dungeon? I'm willing to take a +4. That's okay with me. Observatory over here would be a +5. Right down on top of this dungeon's pretty good. I'm never going to be able to get my unique. Oh man, I'm never going to be able to get my unique district over there. I just realized. Because that resource is in the way. We'll have to put it here, so I cannot ever place anything here. So... Where do I want you? I want you there. Man, I miss map tags. I wish we had those. Somebody mod those in, please. Nabi, whoop, for my beautiful fiance. Confirm. Reliquary beliefs. What do we get? A lot of stuff is gone. So we have 2 relics for the first time conversion of another civ city settlement producing treasure fleets. 10 rural. 10, these are the worst 3. These are the worst 3. I guess we'll try for treasure fleets. Can we stack happy? Do we stack happy? 4 happiness for every foreign settlement? We'll stack happies and go that way. Let's get you dead, please. In. Let's put another swordsman forward. And we're just gonna start popping things out of the water until she's willing to give me peace. Will you give me per atum? What about Waset? No, you'll just give me per atum. I don't know where that is. I will keep... I won't keep Madrid? Wait. No. Nope. I have to take this last tile to be able to keep Madrid, I guess. Paratum must be over here or over here. I don't really want that. I kind of really just want Madrid there. That's a lot of units on this navigable river. It's gonna be hard to hold this. But we could do it. We have enough units here. We have enough unit density. They have to cross water to really do much to us. So I think we've pretty much got ourselves in a good position here. She's not willing to give up Madrid though until I take it away from her as a capital. Do you kill my... You don't. Weak! Get wrecked, bro. Get wrecked. Speaking of getting wrecked, it's mostly me. Refuse. I don't know where she thinks she can start making those sort of claims. But not very bloody likely, lady. We are not going to just be giving up tiles that we have won. I would like to step here. And then step here. And then let's get some sort of ranged unit in range of this district. Yes, please. Yeah, Madrid soon shall go down. I don't think she's going to be putting up too much of a fight here for Madrid. Or is going to be able to be putting up too much of a fight here for Madrid. Not when I have such... I just have more ability to do more damage from where I am than she does. That's what's got us this position. This is all navigable river and water. This is the only 2 land tiles that she can attack into from, so I've got that locked down. We can make this a 13, 14, 4, 9 tile. 14, 4, 9. That's 28. Is that 28? No, 27 yield tile. It's okay. We'll take 27 yields. I will happily take the +3 combat strength. Because I need it. I need it right now. I'm behind everybody in combat strength. We're up on science because of our happy, but we're really low on culture, so I think we should really honestly be pushing for guilds to get that culture running. You're doing nothing, so let's make you a farming town. I need to check. I should have checked. It's probably better as the production town, but I don't think one little mistake like that is going to cost us everything. Hey, we hit enlightenment. I have no idea which tile we got. Oh, the finishing the dungeon here got us up there. Oh my god, look at that tile. 29, 30, 31, 35. Wow. This is a 44 yield tile right there. Specialists are nuts. This is something I really struggled to understand at first, and I'm really starting to take into now. Where's my altar? I can make this a +5, or I could just build over this blacksmith. Or I can get 2-6 right here. 2-6 is not anything to laugh at, but I think I've got better tiles I can place here, especially. So let's just pop... Let's pop it there. We can't pass up that 2-6 tile. It feels too strong to just ignore. So we're not gonna ignore it. Grab this district, and now Madrid is mine. I can smack some stuff in water, but I think it just makes more sense to see if she'll take peace. She can't offer me anything else? Are all your cities gone? Oh, lady, do I just take Wasset? Honestly, I don't know if I can easily get across the river to take Wasset. Are there any major world wonders in this city that I care about? We picked up some world wonders here. The mids. Did I get anything down here? No. Well, we got the mids. Honestly speaking, I spanked her in this war. And I should be able to get a lot more than I'm going to be able to get. It kind of feels a little bad that I can't get like money or vassalship or anything out of her. That I just have to take Madrid. That's all I can get here. But I will take it. Sí. So we'll just grab that. We're pretty big right now. But we're over our settlement cap. We're gonna need to fix that issue. I have not nearly enough cities for the settlements that I have. I have 13 settlements. That means 6 cities. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I can open up 2 more. Susa might be a good city location. And Yashadrapura is probably a good city because it's a capital. Madrid might be worthwhile. I have no idea. Something I have to look at and think about. I really need to find some settlement limit that I can realistically reach. This is going to take forever to get there. The mastery here gives me settlement limit. So we're just going to have to focus some culture now. Now that we've gotten a little big, we're going to have to push some culture out. Speaking of pushing culture out, I guess it is time to get our missionaries rolling. since they're already spreading into me, I need to get some missionaries going so that they can't just take everything that I've got. And we'll have to get some missionaries overseas so we can get some relics. I would like to get at least the first culture one. My goal is to hit science. That's what we're aiming for. And maybe military. I think the military might be harder than I anticipate. But that's the goal. We're gonna aim for it. Can I slurp up some stuff? Yeah, a little bit. I have two really upgraded army commanders, so it shouldn't be impossible. And if Isabella is dumb enough to start colonizing the New World, I mean, there is every chance possible that we could move in and start taking stuff over. So you're full, huh? I'm gonna need probably even more army commanders. Wow, we got a decent sized military. Wish I could take the plus 12, but I can't. We're just gonna have to go with the 4. Let's start producing some, no, food. Food, because I want the specialist. So food. And we are overbuilding, so that 20% production towards overbuilding is actually, like, large. We can take that. Yes, more of that plus 12 science per turn. Get us as fast as we can towards guilds. And then shipbuilding, so we can get to the New World easier. So we're going to go into heraldry, shipbuilding, probably education after that. Then we'll start picking up all these masteries. Eventually get to the trebuchets. Trebs will help us conquer the New World. Which is, you know, part of the game plan. So we're moving in the right direction. We are currently top on science, but that won't last for long. In order to stay up, I'm going to need Susa, become a city. It's going to cut my gold by quite a bit. But we'll be able to supplement that with quite a few other important things. I want this to go here. In order to do that, I'll probably have to build... I'm willing to take this. Can I purchase... like a sawmill would be good. Next turn, we'll see. We'll see what we can get. Susa, show cities. Can I grab some production for you? Yeah. Let's grab a little production over there to help out. Convert. Should give me a little bit of culture and things, shouldn't it? I thought it would. Yeah, there we go. There's the culture. Ooh, 350 gold. Yeah, actually, that helps. We'll come right in here and we'll plonk down most well, sawmill has to go on the river, huh? Oh, that would be so much good production, but let's purchase you there to see if we can't. You know, you're not worth anything. What? There's 1, 2, 3 resources right next to it. Is it just because I haven't got those resources yet? I have this. I have this. Am I working this? No. This should be a crazy tile. 1, 2, 3. What do you get? Oh, there we go. It just wasn't showing. Yeah, that's a +7 tile. 664. 2 turns? Turn and a half? Less because of this? Ooh. Huh.
The master and
There's
apprentice
guilds.
love the master.
Cool. Now, ooh, 8 turns until education's really fast. Let's grab it. 8 turns until education, and then we'll work on heraldry. 8 turns is doable. We can wait that long. We can purchase our observatory here. Plus 7 and 6 on that observatory. Nuts. You are our friend. They'll give us a swordsman. Where did that swordsman go? Ujayani, maybe? Ah, it just went here. No, you were already here. I don't know where that swordsman went. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cities with 13. I could do to have one more. Probably Yashadrapura. I think it would be most able to get connected to some towns and grow. And also, it was a capital, so it's supposed to have better yields around it. Oh, bro, Charlemagne, you have too many units in the general vicinity. You're still at war with everybody, so maybe that's why. Who's taking rough seas damage? Don't do that, idiot. Well, I really don't have a quick, easy way to... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be rough, but we'll get you down there. Let's consider our kiln on top of you. No, I have to be careful. We'll put the unique... Okay, so we'll put the kiln down there. We just don't have enough space in our capital. This little island is sort of boxed us in, unfortunately. Ujjaini was the home of the new swordsman. I knew I didn't have anything sitting there. I want to save this tile right here for my unique culture building. So we're gonna pop the kiln up here on top of the blacksmith and amphitheater. Oh boy, you need to repair some fishing boats, don't you? So many floods all the time. A guild hall, a kiln, a sawmill would honestly be pretty good with you. We can start throwing down specialists finally. And we can come up here and maybe purchase something. No, we still need 600. Okay, so 2 turns, 1 turn. Somewhere in that area we'll have enough to purchase something in Tosali. Yep, we can come now and purchase our temple, maybe. I could put it here. It would be pretty solid. Plus 6 happiness. Or we could purchase a guild hall. Plus 5 here. I don't have a good location for the unique district here. We could purchase a kiln. Plus 5 on this is good. So we'll throw that. You know what? No. Purchase. Thank you. Kiln. Lamb. Just helping us get closer and closer to this unique stuff that we want. And there's settlement limit down in there, and we want settlement limit. Because we're about to go even further over once this settler makes it through the rough seas down here. And we want one here, and we want one up here, so... yeah, we need to make sure that we're spending our stuff wisely. In a turn or two, I'll be able to do the action with him. I would need to keep both him and Xerxes on my side. You know what? You might not survive the trip. I might have just killed a settler. That would be pretty bad.
kingdom might split apart.
There is
The
Wayang.
thunder of gongs
I think you can survive one more turn and then make it down. So, okay. Now, we also want the happy building. That's going to take 11 turns, but it's not really going to take 11 turns because places like our capital here is going to start building its candy. +7, right? +12. Jesus Christ. I wish I didn't put the market there. Or the bazaar, I mean. I wish I didn't put the bazaar right there. You get your candy. That tile is going to need it. Grow onto the elephants, please. I can pop elephants right there. Very irritatingly, someone is converting me. Oh, I can't actually put that there. I need to get an urban district out here. Ugh. This is not the best place for you. But it does extend me out here. That should get some navigable river, coastal terrain. Coastal. Yeah, +7 right there. Sometimes it doesn't update and you have to like jump in and check. Annoyingly so. One turn until Fashoda is mine.
The best investment.
And that's education. We have also met Himiko and Machiavelli. That's the Queen Himiko, right? So, people for me to kill, essentially, we have met. Probably Machiavelli. I hate playing against Machiavelli.
In qual modo potrete voi servire me?
Servire me? Are you Queen of War or are you High Shaman? That's High Shaman. Yeah, High Shaman. Well, we'll take you. Just a neutral greeting with you. Let's check ourselves. Ooh, Himiko is doing very well. That's concerning. Build a university. Yeah, we could get build a university. We're going to anyway. Grow town up here. Onto that production. Commanders in distant lands earn double experiments, 1 combat strength to infantry and naval units for each city-state you're suzerain over. Kasbah. Probably commanders in distant lands earn double. If the goal is to fight in distant lands, then that makes the most sense. +1 science on science buildings would be nice. But heraldry it is, so we can get to shipbuilding faster. Okay, we really need to start pushing culture a lot harder than we are if we want to get our settlement limit up. We are way over our settlement limit. And it's all hidden in the culture tree, but I also want to be down here because this is where we're going to get all of our treasure fleets from, and this is going to be sort of our zone for producing missionaries and settlers into the new world. Also, if I want to send my army commanders out, they're gonna have to go that way anyway. Vibe checking Xerxes and my boy Charlie here. They both still like me. Pick up our stuff so they like me still. Food. And +1 culture from specialists not in your capital. We are going to start popping specialists in places, so this helps. We get our university now. This is +8 and +5 happiness. So that is a 1610 tile. And we get a Diplo attribute point because we built that. Diplo... We can go for celebration length is good. We can go for influence per age on the palace. I think we're gonna go for celebration length. Oh, we're so happy. The more we can get out of that happiness, the better we'll be. We will not taste spice until our lands are ours at last. It shall be done. Found 3 settlements. -2 happiness in all settlements while the quest is active. We get a migrant and an expansionist point. We could do that. We're gonna be pushing settlements up here, and up here. All it takes is a little bit of gold. So I think we'll be able to do that. We are mega happy, so it's not a big deal for us. Finally, it is time to start pushing shipbuilding. We need it. We need it bad. We need it, we need it, we need it. Who grows? You grow? You're not going to be a great specialist city. But I think putting this here is actually worth the cost. Yeah, I think that pays off. And I will take 12 culture per turn from you. Yes, please. That gets this in 3, which is necessary. When this hits 5 pop, I'll be able to buy a settler. We'll be able to do that. Honestly, a guild hall would be okay. Yeah, +10 here for building over the market. Sure. That market is doing nothing for me. +8 on this university right there. We like that. We like to see it. Oh, who declared war on me? Oh, Amina declared war on Xerxes. Woo! Woo, I got a little nervous there. Another stupid flood. Jesus. I wish we could dam up those things. A +10 university here. This tile is already worth 20, 30, 33. And once we pop this, that should be another, maybe science yield? Yeah, one more and we'll get the second bonus. Ah, Xerxes is at war. Oh, yeah, I have to support it. Trung declared war. I'll support Charlie. Isabella's declared war. Yep, I have to support it. I can't have... Well, I mean, it gives me a reason to find out where Amina is and start sending my people over there. But it also means I've got to sort of watch my back over here. I don't see why we can't just pop over and take Uikov and mess with her. So why not? Everybody at war with everybody else. Truly, this has been a very aggressive game. But, I mean, she's not gonna last too long. And I'm not real scared of whatever she's trying to pull here.
Whoever is given compassion.
Narrative choice. Construction towards pavilion. Construction. Let's go with pavilion. Gold is going to help us with purchasing things. And let's view our unique overbuilding. Extra culture. We want this. Nusantara. Culture buildings receive adjacency for coast is going to help us. And then once we can get to Gamelon, it's going to help even more. What can I purchase? Can I purchase a crossbow? Yeah. Let us now just start... Well, moved into rough terrain. Can't do anything then. Give me the science, pal. We're over 200. We're still top here. I don't really like the idea of attacking... Well, can't even... Attacking into Uikov while he's got that guy there. I don't particularly want to weaken it for him to take it. I would like to take it myself. So we're just going to hold off. This Meru is weaker than this, but it'll give me the unique quarter. We want the unique quarter. I have forgotten completely what it does. If we look, receives 1 relic when completed. Yeah, we want to get at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 relics. I am building 1, 2, 3, 4, possibly 5 of those. We'll get a relic out of the science tree as well. So all part of the plan. And it's going to give us extra happy, which plays into our game plan as well, because happy for us equals science and culture, science and gold. I think I can take this this turn. Either I'm going to take it, or he's going to take it, and I'm going to be very upset. One of the two is going to happen. Hopefully I am going to take it. Oh my god. It just hangs on for another turn. What a bummer. He might be able to take it, and I'll be bummed out because of that. But I had to risk it. I had to take the chance. If I didn't take the chance, nothing was going to happen. So, you know, risks don't always pay off. City-state died. Or Trong has been defeated. And he takes Cave. I've never seen this. Oh, a little sad. Yeah, dwell with them in paradise. More flooding here. Nothing I can do about that. Oh. Mm-hmm. Well, we might as well just back up then and make a concerted effort towards taking Waset, I guess. She does have a lot of knights floating around, but I think we could push into Waset and take it. Again, somebody's already taking it from this side. Looks like Xerxes is doing some work over there. It doesn't advance our game plan is the only issue I have with that play. It doesn't advance any of the legacies, anything like that. 10 happiness on this tile. Plus 10 happy on that tile. Oof. Oof, 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 oof. Where is Amina's civilization at? Next turn we'll be able to go into deep water, which is what we like to see. I will send my boys out, and we're gonna start doing that. And I want to purchase myself a settler right here so that I can start bumping up this found 3 more settlers dealio that I've got going on. Alright, technology. We need to take a real good hard look at what technology we're going to go with. Production has served me well. The mastery on shipbuilding is 4 turns. We'll take it, and that gives us 3 combat strength for navies. And land units may enter deep ocean terrain. No, that's not useful right now. We're going to ignore that. How about we go for this mastery first, and then we go for probably the food mastery, gold on gold buildings. Yeah, okay, we're gonna pick up some masteries now whilst we can. Oh, this is actually bad. We have an Amina cog right here next to my army commanders, which we don't want to see. I don't want to lose either of these, but she looks like she's running away. Well, we'll take that. I want that culture. Culture gets us more in the long run. Okay, now it's time. We need to find our next plus 40 tile. This is 26. And it would become 30, 35. This is 18. And it would become 19, 20, 22. Plus 2 is 24. You're 26 and you'll become 31, 35. Well, I guess we go right there. Can I get a fishing key or something here? I can get a wharf. Let's purchase the wharf. We should kill a rural tile. That way we have the chance to grow the city again. There we go. That's Enlightenment Part 2. 26, 30, 44-year-old tile. And we'll build the shipyard. Yeah, let's put it right on top of the fishing quay. Horses are starting to pile in. Oh, a tornado outbreak. Oh, right on top of some stuff here. That's gonna hurt. Well, let's... I think I want the science on science buildings next. Actually, I said I was going to go otherwise, but I think science on science buildings is going to be pretty good for us. We are still ahead of the pack on most things except for culture. Jesus, Xerxes is really pushing that culture like crazy. I need to get a temple. So we're gonna get it there.
And share
New Santara is ours. Exploration age culture buildings receive culture adjacency for coast. Espionage detected. Still tech for me? I wish we could do something about that. Absolutely nothing we can do about that. Let's go for Gamelon. How far are we from our next happiness event? 2 turns? So I'll wait to put that in. And I want to make sure that I am killing everything that can be killed. Ha ha ha! She wants to end the war with nothing? I don't think so, my dear. I plan on taking it all from you. We can settle this city, Blam Hujongula. Now belongs to me, and I would like to just go ahead and convert you over. Move you up, and I'll save up some cash because I want to spend some time upgrading the stuff that I've got here to make sure that I can get it all max level before I start finding where Amina lives and going to murder her while we have the war active, you know. Just makes the most sense. We can put a... You know what? Let's pop up this rural district. Rural tile, I mean. And figure out a place where we can start pushing another 40 yield tile. I'm going to pop it here. That doesn't give me the 40 yield, but it gives me, like, overall more culture and a better yield that way. So it becomes 12... plus 14, 26, 29. And once we can grow, we'll double tap that and it will give me just enough. I don't want you yet. I want you to get the fish. And you just hang out a moment. I need to make sure that both of you guys still like me. You like me less. I didn't do any of those things. I didn't reveal espionage. I didn't settle too close to him. He did both of those things to me. And it's negatively affecting our relationship. Because the game thinks that I hate him. I don't hate him. I'm pretty cool with him. A specialist right here is going to make this city nuts. Yeah, it went from, oh my goodness, 39.5. 39.5. So close. So close to another one of these bad boys.
The best investment
Education
for one
is
to grow
done.
grain.
That gives us another relic. We need 2 temples to get 2 more relics down. That would give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I need 7 for the first one. Nope, just 6. So I need to find a place to get some temples down. We also need to be making sure that we're working over here towards the pavilion and its mastery. Urban planning as well, because I'm coming up on the edge of my specialist limit here. Maybe I don't go War Amina out in the New World. Maybe I don't go for the non-sufficient Orbis. I'm gonna own most of our home empire, our home continent. Maybe that's enough for us. Can you actually reach anything? Catapult? No, you may not. So let's try moving a catapult forward and doing some cool stuff. I gotta switch you out. You get killed. You get killed. I want to move you forward as well. You need to heal. I need to take the majority of the tiles plus the capital tile before Charlie Man gets the wrong idea. Speaking of Charlie Man, let's improve trade relations with you. So we can send a trader out somewhere to you. Rome, maybe? I need to improve trade relations with this boy. Let's go farmer's market so that we grow. Oh ho ho! No, this is Machiavelli. I got excited for a minute, thought we were against Amina. Machiavelli likes us. And we get our first treasure fleet. Oh, there's Amina, actually. We found her. We could start popping up and bothering her. Maybe she'll end up wanting out of the war if we do. You know what? If you plan on warring people to death in this one, you have got to commit. It's not just as simple as standing on a city tile. You've got to take a lot of stuff. It's kind of a huge pain in the butt. That's one district down. We've got to take 3 more. We're slowly working our way over. He wants to give me the culture. I will take it. He's still producing more culture than me by a fair margin. I am still top of the science boards though, and I'm not super behind any other civs as far as culture goes. It's just he's producing a ton. He's producing a lot of culture up there. Kind of a fairly scary amount of culture, I would say. I need to repair a whole bunch of stuff. This city always just gets flooded to death. It's kind of a pain. Not kind of, it is. It is a pain. Let's deploy our army finally. Start working our way through all these things. Man-at-Arms can run up and take this. What do I do now? You need to come up. You need to go around, and you'll need to come up. And we'll just pillage to heal on you. I wonder if she'd be willing to piece me out for Thebes. What wonder do you have? Oh, the Taj? Is that the Taj? I wonder if I can see it if I look. Ah, it's Nalanda. Well, yeah, I kind of want that. Not gonna lie, I am interested in receiving that from her, so we'll go for it. We get our celebration. We're gonna go for food again, and then we're going to go culture and production on marine terrain. I could probably pop out the overbuilding and put on the specialists. And if we look down towards our like capital, yeah, this looks better. Things are looking good. I should probably get a fleet commander out and fill it up with boats next. And a guild hall here is going to be ever so slightly important. Can't pass up a +9 kiln on that tile. And that means we can probably slot in another specialist somewhere. How far are we away from science? One more. I really need to get some temples out somewhere. Okay, Usambi 568. Don't have enough just yet. One of the things that this change to sieges has done it's made it so that you have to bring like an appropriate number of units to siege a city down. But it also means that I'm kind of just clicking way more often. Because I have to occupy each and every district tile. And it's just taking a little bit more time overall, I think, to take cities. You're not producing treasure fleets? I feel like that should be producing treasure fleets. There is the first step towards the culture victory. I want you off that tile, Nassau. I can't have you sitting there. And here's some gold. Thank you. 661. We're going to save that instead of buying the temple. And we get an economic attribute point. Cool beans. Trade route. 2 gold for every tech and civic mastery completed in an age is going to be much more gold than the trade routes. Because eventually we're going to start finishing those tech and civic masteries like crazy. Oh! You shouldn't have done that, bud.
The purpose of construction is to make...
That kind of feels like a big mistake on his part. I can just take Mycenae.
You ask for what reason I stay on.
Can't I? Can't I just take Mycenae? If I can take Thebes, I'm sure Amani would want to peace out on that one. Because she's losing kind of big. So I assume that the AI would... Oh, I can't do that. Oh. Oh, almost lost that knight completely. Nope. Never mind. I would assume... Oh, bro. Not you. Xerxes. I want to be there. Isabella performing against me. More specialist time. I wish I didn't have to do this math every time. It's a little annoying that I have to focus to make sure that I count up to 40. This won't get me there, actually. It'll be a little short. 29 plus 9 is 28, 38. Well, this, 2023... Nope, you won't get me there either. But I'm gonna keep pumping culture into this. 19 plus 19 is 38, yep. We just need one more. I guess we're gonna go free companies down here. Oh, and because we have the Shisha lion necklace, we got 100 back for that. That's fantastic. +1 culture on culture buildings. The menagerie is gonna help us a little bit here. We need to put it there to get rid of one of these useless buildings. I'm sure there's a better place for me to put it, but I didn't think of it. +7 on you. You can specialize. Let's specialize you into the fishing town. Get you sending your stuff back home. Let's look at Pataliputra to see where we're getting food from. Income. Why am I not getting from improvements, from buildings? Why am I not getting any from other cities in Pataliputra? I have a fishing quay. I have a shipyard. What about you? Daha is feeding you. Daha's down there. Oh wow, Pataliputra just can't get anything because it's too... Everything else is too close. I've starved Pataliputra out. Uh oh. Mycenae, or Thebe, is now mine. That gets me my non-sufficient orbit. It gives me Qing, gives me America. I like getting all those choices. I like picking those up. We do have now a scientific point. Researching tech masteries. Thank you. Let's keep this settlement. And let's see if she'll give us some peace. Huh? You still don't want that peace, huh? That sucks. I kind of wanted it. Uh-oh. Religious tolerance crisis is not so bad. All faiths must be accepted. I need to turn north to start taking Mycenae, but before I do that, I'm going to need some naval units, probably. So after my capital gets done doing whatever it's doing, it's going to go straight for the naval units. 8 happiness in settlements that do not follow your religion. That's the majority of my settlements. Oh, we've got some unhappy citizens. Huh? I shouldn't be, like, mega unhappy. Kusamba, Mahendra Parvata, Stongtrang, oh, Hujongala, Thebe. Ooh, we are getting mega unhappy. Uh-oh. 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 I need to buy some happy buildings. I need gold for those happy buildings. I can't buy any gold yet. It's gonna take a minute. I just settled next to him. He's definitely not gonna like that. So let's pop some improved relations into him. And maybe he will like that. Make me a little bit more after we send a trade delegation over towards him. We got another treasure fleet active. We're producing... 2 settlements are producing treasure fleets right now. You don't have a fishing... Yes, you do. You're just not fully under my control yet. Oh. Take my peace. Let my people go. Oh, we have Machiavellian problems over here. Take a smack. Take a smack. I'm kind of out of units, so I can't really be losing troops over here. Merchant or 2 gold on the bazaar. I'll take the 2 gold on the bazaar. Honestly, I don't really care if I keep Thebes. I would consider giving him Thebes for peace in 6 turns. He'll probably take that. I do think that if we hit this once, we keep it. So I'm not super concerned. She keeps begging for peace, and we keep ignoring that. This finally happens because we get +4 culture on quarters. If we look, we should be getting some pretty disgusting yields on a lot of our stuff. Yeah, some of these fully completed quarters are pretty gross. Attribute or culture, economic or culture. Let's figure out what we want more. I do already have a culture one, so we'll just pop that in there. Economic gives us gold on resources in towns, 50% purchasing in all settlements. Culture gives us wonders or civic masteries. Honestly, I think civic masteries would do pretty well. Let's go for those civic masteries. Get that cultural attribute. Yes. We were like absolutely smashing everybody in science, and we were mega far behind in culture, and now we're at 550 culture. Which is, you know, is very good. I do not like what is happening to me over here. Yeah, I don't like this one bit. I don't think that any of these masteries are worth it, so we're going to start picking up all these other things. Start pushing towards like settlement limits, especially up here towards society, social class. We need to pick up all of those to get our happiness reined in, because we are having mega happy problems. In fact, so much so that a menagerie is probably in order somewhere. Let's throw that down there. We need to save up some cash. I need to get out of the wars that I'm part of. I really would, you know what, honestly, just take Thebes. Who cares? 5 turns. 5 turns. Boy, Treasure Fleets feels like by far and away the worst. Worst possible victory pathway. By the time you get there, it's just so slow. You need to get treasure fleets. You need science. You need culture for settlement limits, and you need military to start
is to make things hold together.
Taking over foreign stuff. It takes so much to get there that it's really just not worth it in the least. I had so many advancements on this guy that I never used. We should be able to just mop up the floor with whatever Machiavelli sends us now. Menagerie. Let's just pop you on a tile that's already costing me something. Same with the pavilion. We'll just pop you on a tile that's already costing me something. And just keep track of our yields. We are now top in the game. We're kind of running away with the game, but you know, bad things could happen to us if we start losing some of these. We're not getting our treasure fleets anymore, unfortunately. We're just kind of super mega unhappy. I need to really push back on our settlement limit. I've overdone it. If I can push back on it, we might be okay. I need to find what... If I convert this city to me, it might pump up here. I have to see. And then I have to convert one more city. I think we'll get the second military point. Boy, this has been going on forever. Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 districts that needed to be taken for this city to fall. Society comes next. And then we'll need to go into the Society Mastery. I am out of slots for relics. I just need 2 more relics to hit the second culture bonus. Okay, there we go. Blam. Wasset is taken. That should be the end of Isabella completely. Right? What did I get? I got a cultural. That's cool. +1 culture per age from great works on display. +1 culture and settlements for each resource assigned to them. I have a lot of great works, but let's go with resources because I don't know if we'll be going great works next time. Economic. 1 gold on resources in towns, 2 in distant lands. Huge. She doesn't die, but she doesn't have any city to trade me for her life. I have no idea where she would be, but that should help cut some of the happy problems I have. Big time culture push here. 706 culture. Think about that. My God. That's so much. Let's start slurping up all of our units over here so that we don't have to think about them. You're gonna have to get slurped. And that's a full boy right there. There we go. Just converting that one gave me the second non sufficio orbis bonus. Great job. 2 more relics is all I need to get the second culture bump. If I could convert maybe 2 more settlements or take another settlement, we might be able to get the next non sufficio orbis boost, which will be okay with me. So I'll send you up to start dealing with those things. I need to found just 1 more settlement, and I will have whatever that is. Can I settle? Yes, I can. So we're going to come in here and purchase a settler somewhere and deal with the negative repercussions of having too many settlements. 970 next turn. We'll purchase. We'll come down here. We'll settle on this T. Well, I know we're mega unhappy, but I'll have +2 happiness once I get there. Oh, finally, Amina will take peace. She won't take peace for any city, but she'll take peace. That saves me a little negative happiness from being at war with her. I don't think this war has worked out the way he expected it to work out. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes peace not so far from now. Let's get you down. Heal you. You just sleep. Same for you. Oh, another crisis policy. Oh, God. I feel too much in crisis. I'm starting to feel the happiness shunt right now. It's starting to be a little painful. Jizya, +4 golden settlements, not following your religion, -4 happiness. I can't really take the happiness, but I have to take some of the happiness hits. It's a real pain in the butt, but we have to take it. Once I can get enough to buy a temple down there, we definitely will. I've kind of pushed Machiavelli back. I think I could go up and threaten Mycenae for definite non-sufficio orbis stuff. And maybe that's what we do. I just need to get both of my... You know what? You come down here. I just need to get both of my catapults in range, and that'll smack that down pretty fast. Get you there. Start moving. Whoa, why are you in the water? How was that the most efficient way to get to this tile? I don't believe that it was.
The social pact ensures that
Oh,
men
no.
are equal by covenant and by right.
Okay, I've got to change some policies here. I've got to get some happy... Get rid of production on you. +1 happiness on happiness adjacencies. Yeah. Yeah. Mahindra Parvata is about to revolt. Stung Tring. Yasoharapura. Daha. Waset. Charlemagne's agenda has changed our relationship. Why? No, it hasn't. Okay, Yasahadrapura. You're at only -1. We can combat that. You're at -15. So we need to get you a temple. That puts you at -6. Stung Tring is at -22. I have to wait till we can get a temple and I might be able to save it. Maybe. It's a big maybe. And here I am trying to expand into even more places like an idiot. Let's go for gold on gold buildings. You give me the settlement limit, please. I'm afraid we're about to like mega crash because we're gonna lose our settlements. And that's going to hurt us big time.
The social pact.
Alright, that ups our settlement limit a little bit. You die. Let's move you up. Move you up. Set you there. To start hitting this. Set you back here. To move forward and do the same thing. And you need to start hitting this as well. He's definitely going to want out eventually. Farmer's market, please. Supported, thank you. Give me the happy. Whales give happy? Nope, just production. But I'll take whales. Okay, that's the settlement limit. Dip is service, social policy. Ugh. What do I need for social class? Settlement limit. Relic. What? Social class requires EU? Diplo service? Imperialism gives me settlement limit. Let's move into the colonialism path. I have some money. Yasohadrapura, you're happy. Happy. Negative. You're still unhappy, but not crazy mega super duper unhappy. I have all of my relics slotted. How many more relics do I need? 1 more for cultural legacy, 4 more total.
The master and apprentice love the
Guilds.
master in different ways.
Gold on gold buildings, production on clay pits. Stongtring, Daha, Hujungala. Yeah, you're mega unhappy, bud. Not much I can do for you this turn, though. 3 combat strength for naval units is nice. 3 combat strength for ranged and siege units is even better. Urban planning just gives me specialist limit. Who cares about that right now? So let's go for the combat strength on ranged and siege. This inn will give me a lot of happy. So we'll place it and overbuild the arena. And this guild hall is pretty good. This pavilion's even better. Gold and happiness on imported resources. So I'll put that in. It's a little more happy. Just a little more happy. We're about to go even further over our unhappiness limit by settling this, I'm afraid, but we're going to do it. That gives us the quest. It gives us the expansionist tribute. The expansionist attribute goes to... Ah, it's no good. I should have put towards growth in cities. If I knew we were only one away, if I remembered that that was only the first one, I probably never would have done it. Now I gotta take this city. Oh, Mahendra Parvata, please no. Oh my god, 2 crises. 2 crisis policy slots. It's game over at this point, man. Take Mycenae. That completes... Oh boy, that completes everything. Military and science. However, we did not get the cultural point. Unfortunately, I don't have any relics open and available for me yet. We're going to keep this city. We're going to come in here. We're going to propose peace. What if I give you Palembang? I have to check my legacy rankings. 14. I can afford to lose 2 points. So I can give you Palembang for the peace, because I really don't want Palembang. Yes. Gloat. I didn't want Palembang at all. But that still puts me above this. Who will carry our legacy? Of course. Who could it possibly be? Just nothing I choose matters anymore. When you convert a settlement, missionaries. We've hit the end of the era. So I think we're safe to just move forward and do whatever. Ooh, I do have a migrant. Let's put you in here. Oh, everybody was mega unhappy towards the end here. Those crises, they really start to stack up. They do some damage. I would really like you to like me. Take the improved trade relations so you like me a little bit more. And I can't do anything except improve trade relations with these boys. I desperately need them to like me into the next era. That's the problem. I can't have any of these people hate me moving into the next era, or else I lose. Because my empire is just so... It's a long, snaky boy. I can't defend it from both sides. Charlemagne and Xerxes, they'd eat me alive.
The Mojo Pite saw no borders, only the endless horizon of their own domain.
Thank you, Mujahide, for carrying us through. I think we did fairly well with that one. And moving into the next era, we did okay. I was top on treasure fleets. Nobody was doing this. Nobody ever does this. I like the idea of this. I really do, but I think it should unlock with like cartography probably and not shipbuilding. We blasted everybody here, blasted everybody here, kept up mostly with this. We are top by 2. The AI, these 2 AI, they're keeping up. Charlemagne has fallen off. Machiavelli, I mean, these guys are falling off. We are keeping up to the top away from everybody else. We have unlocked multiple things, especially this universe is probably the best one. So we leveled up to level 4. It's pretty big. Moving him up, and we'll see who we play as in the next era, in the next episode. Let me know what you think of this series in the comments down below. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. If you've made it this far, you watched the whole thing, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.